In a quiet little village, nestled between green hills and golden wheat fields, there lived a kind and hard-working mother named Mama Goat, and her only child, Ginger. Their home was humble. The roof leaked during rainy nights, and their pantry was often half empty. Yet no matter how little they had, Mama Goat always made sure Ginger had a warm meal, even if it meant going to bed hungry herself. Ginger was cheerful, curious, and full of dreams. But there was one dream that lit up her little heart more than any other. She longed for a shiny, red scooter. Every evening, she would sit by the roadside, watching the other kids zoom past on theirs, their laughter echoing through the valley like wind chimes. She never asked for one, never begged. But Mama Goat saw the quiet longing in her daughter's eyes. One night, after Ginger had gone to sleep, Mama Goat sat alone at the kitchen table. She looked around their tiny home, then out the window at the starry sky. That is when she made a silent promise. "One day, my sweet Ginger, you'll ride your own scooter." The next morning, she tied her red scarf tightly around her neck, kissed Ginger goodbye, and walked to the ramen restaurant on the edge of town. She took on whatever job they gave her, washing dishes, stirring hot broths, delivering bowls to customers. From sunrise to sunset, she worked without pause. Her hooves ached, her back screamed, but in her heart she clung to that promise, the dream of Ginger smiling on her own little red scooter. Days turned into weeks. One evening, exhausted and distracted, Mama Goat slipped on a wet floor in the restaurant kitchen. A pot of hot broth spilled everywhere as she fell hard. The restaurant owner rushed over. He could have fired her, but instead, he knelt beside her and said gently, "You're one of the hardest workers I've seen. Take tomorrow off, and here, your pay." It wasn't much, but it was the beginning. She saved every coin after that. No new clothes, no small treats, just hope and discipline. Back home, Ginger missed her mama terribly. She didn't understand why she was always tired, why she came home late, but she never doubted her, just like Mama never doubted the dream. Then one morning, as sunlight painted the hills gold, Ginger rubbed her eyes and walked sleepily to the front door. When she opened it, her breath caught in her throat. There, standing proudly on the doorstep, was a shiny red scooter, tied with a little yellow bow. "Mama, is this for me?" she whispered, her voice trembling. Mama Goat knelt beside her, tears sparkling in her eyes. "I promised you, didn't I?" Ginger laughed and squealed with joy as she rode through the village, her happiness echoing off the hills like music. But what she didn't know was that the true journey wasn't hers. It was her mother's, a journey paved with sacrifice, quiet struggle, and unconditional love. Sometimes, the greatest gifts don't come wrapped in paper. They come in the form of love that never gives up, and promises kept by those who give everything they have for the ones they love.